Assalamualaikum, salam sejahtera, peace be upon you and greetings. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Shafi Ashraf aka Music Mind. Thank you so much for watching, or should I say, thank you for forcing yourself to watch this video. But anyway, I really appreciate your kind support and attention. So as always, and as usual, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, share it as many times as possible, and most importantly, click on the subscribe button down below, as well as the notification bell to be the first one informed whenever I post a new video. So today we are going to talk about a few things that might not seem related, but from my perspective they are. Okay, first we are going to talk about a viral video game and how it's connected to law and order, something like that. And we are going to talk about another type of game, which is game show, and why do we need it now more than ever here in Malaysia. So let's begin. So about a month or two, more than a month ago I guess, after being heavily persuaded by a friend of mine, I decided to download a mobile game app called Among Us. I think many people know about the game already, but if you don't, it's an online game where you play with your friends or even strangers, and the game went viral throughout 2020 for obvious reason, you know, because we don't have anything to do, so we played the game and it went viral. Even politicians and celebrities, they jump on the hype, you know, like Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez or AOC. And basically, if you don't know the game, so you are given either one of two roles. Either you are a crewmate or imposter. So if you are a crewmate, your job is to finish all the tasks that is given to you, as well as avoiding yourself from being killed by the imposter. Okay, every crewmate has to complete their tasks in order to win. And if you are the imposter, you will have to kill everyone else and sabotage the task in order to win. That's it. Just one of two roles, alright? So, throughout the game, there will be time where you suddenly find a dead body and you can instantly make a report. And then all players will be gathered in a discussion period. So you have to discuss among yourself who among you are the killers or the imposters. And if you are the imposter, you need, of course, to act innocent, like, oh, I don't know anything, this like that. And if you are the crewmate, you need to decide very carefully who amongst you are the imposter or the killer. You can also, even if you don't find any dead body, you can call for an emergency meeting by clicking on the emergency button located usually at the common area, and then you can present your argument, accusation or allegation by saying things like,
everybody, they're imposters!
well, maybe less dramatic than that, but you get the idea. So basically that's that. Alright, so after the discussion period has ended, then there will be a vote. You need to vote to decide whether this person or that person is guilty, or you can choose to skip the voting process entirely. So at the end of the voting process, the player who gets the most vote will be ejected from the game, or if many people decided to skip, then the entire thing is skipped, no one gets ejected. Or if there's a tie between player with the most vote and also the number of people who want to skip, then the entire thing will be skipped as well. Alright? Get it? Capiche? No? You don't understand? Okay, it's fine. Alright. Last week I played Among Us with my friends, and I played the role of the imposter. So it's 1 versus 6. So here's what happened. Dekat com. Dekat com pula, dekat Navy. Dekat Navy. dekat kafe, download data, download data. Bút bộ Vader. Nak buat mana tu ni? Ya Allah, tak tahu. Ah, ah, uh, uh, Muahaha, muahaha. Yes, yes. So basically that's it. I won, yay! It felt so great, okay? To be able to kill 6 people, virtually of course, not literally, alright? Don't worry about that. So it felt so great, you know, because at times like this, when you are confined in your own home, it's always a great way to escape, you know, a great way of escapism, to be able to interact with your friends. Even though virtually you don't see their face, you just interact with an outside stuff. I don't know what Discord can be described as. Well, what is Discord? Like what kind of thing Discord is? Discord is kind of like I don't know. Just Google it yourself. You know, people who play video games, they know about Discord. So can you please explain to those who don't know about Discord? So, you know, just hearing the voice, it's like, it's very comforting, because, you know, some people like me, we really need that kind of interaction outside of our household, you know, and that is something that I've been longing for a while, and to be able to play along with them, to argue with them about who's the imposter, who, you know, I'm innocent, I'm not guilty, I'm doing my task, things like that. It's fun, you know, to have a friendly fight with them, and that's the most important thing that I got, the output or the outcome that I got from this game. Basically, just having fun with your friends, even though each and every one of us are at different places, but then we are being brought together by this game, which is totally cool. But at the same time, whenever I go through the voting process, it reminds me of a 1957 movie called 12 Angry Men, a film directed by Sidney Lumet. So this film is about 12, not angry men, but 12 men who are appointed as jury for a court case where they have to decide whether the defendant, which is a young boy, is guilty of murder or not. So, you know how jury voting in court goes if you watch many American TV series or films. So there must be a unanimous vote, you know, everyone must say that, okay, this defendant is guilty or not guilty, for them to have a conviction or an acquittal. So at first, everyone, all but one jury, said that, okay, this boy is guilty, it's obvious. But then as the film progresses, you know, they start to build some cases, argument for and against the boy, and just watch the movie. It's very enlightening, and it is like a social critique about how we as people judge other people within our society. It is a great movie, I must say, and it's a unique movie because out of the 96 minutes runtime, only 3 minutes was spent outside of the deliberation room. The other 93 minutes are just in one setting, which is the deliberation room. So we are trapped with all the 12 juries as we see them, as we observe them arguing and fighting about this boy's innocence or guilt, something like that. So yeah, it reminds me of 12 Angry Men whenever I go through the voting process, because I felt like as a crewmate, if I'm being assigned with the role as crewmate, I need to decide very carefully who should I trust, like who is guilty of being an imposter. I should make the right choice, as well as everyone else in the game. I need to make, the right choice. I cannot choose the wrong person, or else one of our crewmates will be ejected, and that will make it easier for the imposters to win. The same thing goes for 12 Angry Men, where they need to decide very carefully whether the boy or the defendant is guilty or not. Because if they think the boy is guilty, then when in reality he's not, then he will get wrong conviction, and he will get unjust punishment. And if they think that the boy is innocent or not guilty, when in reality he is guilty, then they are going to let a murderer walk away freely. So they need to think very carefully. And so back to Among Us. So that's what I think about. Like, we need to think very carefully. I know it's just a game, like it's all fun and stuff, but the consequences, I think we can relate to real life situation. Because in Among Us, the type of vote that they use is called plurality vote, also known as first past the post, or FPTP, which is basically the kind of electoral system we have in Malaysia, where among 2 or up to 11 candidates, you can only choose one, and the candidate with most votes win, even if they don't have the majority of the vote or 50% of the vote. They got the most vote, they win. So voting in general election, voting in Among Us, voting in 12 Angry Men, they all have consequences, and we have to make very careful decision. We need to decide carefully who do we want to vote out from the game, vote for conviction in jury cases, or to vote in during a local election. We need to think carefully, we need to decide carefully, because if we choose the wrong person, then they might end up screwing us up, whether in the game, politically, as we know already, and also in the jury duty. So yeah, I know this might sound silly, or this is too deep for a game review, but that's how I see it. You vote for an imposter, you choose the wrong person, then the imposter would win. That's the same thing. The same thing happened in real life. You vote for the wrong candidate during election, then you will be the loser. Although technically now all of us are the losers, right? So yeah, that's it. I feel like Among Us has taught me about electoral stuff, plurality vote and its impact. There are lots of things that I can talk about when it comes to voting, and also how it goes in Malaysia, but it's way too complex. I'm not going to talk about it. But what I can say right now is, if you are 20 years old and older, please register to vote. Go to mydaftar.spr.gov.my, something like that, the web address, and register yourself to be a voter. We will never know when the next general election will take place. So if you are 20 years old and older, please register yourself. Alright, don't forget to vote, and let's push forward and let's keep demanding that the Undi 18, hashtag Undi 18, comes to place, comes to effect immediately, so that more people can be allowed to vote, more people can join in this process, more people can provide with some kind of voice, and more people can dictate their own future. Alright, so once again, if you are 21 years old and older, don't forget to register as a voter. Go to mydaftar.rspr.gov.my, or you can just go to the nearby post office to register yourself. Alright, don't forget, especially you, the youngsters, okay? We are the ones who's going to dictate our own future. Alright, hashtag use power, hashtag fosilkan dinosaur. Tiba. So in the end, yeah, whatever you do, whether voting during Among Us, in general election, or as a jury, if you are a jury, that thing, we don't have such thing, you know, jury duty in Malaysia. I don't know, is there? I don't know, I'm not a law student. I never even watch Law and Order, okay? Yeah, so don't ask me about it. But anyway, whatever you do when it comes to public interest, make the right decision, okay? You don't want the imposter or the bad guy to come out loud and shouting things like this. No, okay? Be careful, okay? Make the right decision, okay? Alright, next. And just like many other people during this hard time, I just ended up spending lots of time watching random YouTube videos, you know, that's being recommended. And one day I came across this unique game show from the UK called On The Connect, which is hosted by Victoria Coren Mitchell. It has been regarded as one of the hardest, if not the hardest, quiz show in Britain. And at first I was curious, why is it that hard? Is it that hard? And as I watch the game show, I understand, okay, it's hard. It's really hard. Basically, throughout the game show, you need to figure out the connection between 4 seemingly random clues or hints. Alright, let me show you an example right now. Bam! Okay, as you can see, there are 4 different clues. You need to figure out what connects them. What do they have in common? Alright, so just see every one of them. You know, we have this kind of universe stuff, and then football, and then Dick Cheney's. How are they related, you know? Okay, the answer to this question is pixelated or pixelation. So all of these things are pixelated. Alright? You might need to find out more about this, but basically all of them are pixelated. Okay, they are random, but they are all connected with one factor, which is pixelation or pixelated. So it is very hard because sometimes the connection is obvious, but it's hard to decipher. So you have to be like a real nerd to be on the show, or to be able to solve all the puzzles or the clues. And yeah, sure enough, Only Connect has been regarded as the place or the game show where all the nerds shine, and all the nerds have the pass or have the chances to be popular, you know, to be in front of TV, to be in front of the camera, to be on TV. My English! Oh, my English! But anyway, yeah, so that's it. And when I watch the game show, it reminds me of this very precious part of our childhood which no longer exists. Well, it does exist, but it's no longer this. It's another thing. So it reminds me of the current event, which is this continuation of NTV7 as an entertainment TV station. It has been changed to DD TV, which is why I'm wearing this as a tribute to NTV7. So NTV7 has lots of game show back then. We have Who Wants to Be a Millionaire,
Jawapan muktamar.
Ya, muktamar.
and also a number of other game shows like Family Cheerier, Deal or No Deal Malaysia. That one I believe was in Chinese language. And then Celebrity Squares, lots of interesting game shows that are entertaining and also at the same time intellectual. You know, like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, that's one of the obvious. Nowadays in Malaysia, we don't have that anymore. You know, like game show that really challenge our mind, you know, like make us want to gain as much general knowledge as possible. I don't think we have that anymore. You know, we used to have that, but now it's like, just all fun and stuff, you know. Well, in the UK, other than Only Connect, we have game shows like Countdown. It is a simple number and letter game, but it has been on air since 1980s, if I'm not mistaken. It is still on air right now. It has more than thousands of episodes already. It is still widely popular. So I don't know why cannot or why can't we have such game show in Malaysia? Because for me, I would be like the first one showing my interest to join the game show, such game show. But why cannot we have that kind of game show in Malaysia, or why cannot we revive the old game shows in Malaysia? We really need that kind of entertaining and intellectual content at the same time, so we can have it through game show. You know, you have fun watching the host and the participants, as well as learning lots of new information from the questions that they ask. So we need to have that kind of content back in Malaysia. Like, enough with all the drama, crappy drama. Yes, I am willing to say that, okay, crappy drama. And also so many silly, funny stuff that has no additional value to our knowledge, something like that, you know. Yeah, just we need to bring that back. Like, there are many, I've searched on the internet, there are many game shows in the UK that we can adapt here in Malaysia. We have Countdown, we have Only Connect, there are many other game shows that are entertaining and enlightening. They have University Challenge, okay, a game show where two groups from two different IPTs, I'm not sure whether they are called IPTs there, obviously not, from two IPTs collide and fight to determine which one is far more superior in terms of the wisdom or their knowledge on general stuff. But you know, that is exciting and enlightening at the same time. We need things like that, entertaining and enlightening. So why cannot we have that anymore? Right? Please bring that back. If any one of you who are in Media Prima or Astro or RTM, we need to bring back fun game show with high educational value. Alright? Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Just make some simple language game that can make people curious about, you know, things around them. You can work with DBP. DBP is getting better now with their social media presence. Good job, DBP. I like it. And things like that. We just need to bring that back. Make people curious when they watch TV, not just being fed with so many entertainment, with this unrealistic ideal about life, especially when it comes to Malay TV drama, like, oh, I want to marry this guy, that guy, blah 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 blah. No, in real life, that's not how it goes, okay? Stick to reality, but at the same time, we need to add more knowledge on our TV screen. So, yeah. I don't know what really connects only connect with Malaysia, but I think that's that. We need to have more entertaining plus educational game show in Malaysia. We really need. I need it because I need to be entertained and informed at the same time. We can have Jeopardy if we want to. I don't know. Yeah, we can have Jeopardy. Like that is like a simple game show where you can be entertained and you can learn about lots of things. I just watched an episode and I learned about so many things. Okay, even things that I never know, things that are out of my comfort zone and out of my knowledge field of knowledge. It's really good. It's just that simple. You just need to answer in a form of question and you got points. And there are so many categories, so many things that they cover. We can definitely do that. Just make it happen. We can make it happen. It's just a matter of, are we looking for rating, or are we looking for enlightening or informing people or educating people out there? Make the right decision. So that's it. Yeah, that's just about it. I guess I felt like I've expressed all the things that I want to say, which is good. So to conclude, 1, playing Among Us made me think about our local electoral system. Yeah. And 2, we definitely need more educational game show here in Malaysia. Okay, TV stations, take note, make it happen. Alright, so that's it. What do you think about my session for today? Do you agree or disagree with whatever opinion that I expressed just now? Please give your comments down below. Alright, don't worry, I will not censor. Okay, I'm not a dictator. Okay, I will not censor your comment unless it contains vulgarity or any profane language, which in case I will have to. Okay, but anyway, just leave down your comments below whether you agree or not with my opinions, whether you want to play Among Us with me. Yeah, we can make that happen. We can just use Discord. You can use Discord online. Just go to discord.com and just log in. You don't need to download or install the thing. You don't have to. Just go to the website. You can just log in simply. Yeah, we can play Among Us sometime in the future if you want to. Just let me know. Okay, I'm open to any new possibilities. Okay, and that's it, I guess. Yeah, so I don't know, I don't have anything to say. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for staying put up until the end of the video. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your kind attention and your support. Thank you so much for helping me raising or increasing my view number. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And as always, as usual, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, share it as many times as possible, and don't forget to click on the subscribe button. I don't know which one. I think he is here. Yeah, he is here. The subscribe button down below, as well as the notification button, to be the first one informed whenever I post a new video. Okay, so I guess that's it. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Shafi Ashraf. Abang mi, Kak Long Cakap Syahidah. I love you so much. Thank you. Assalamualaikum. Peace be upon you. Peace is what we need right now.